What's good, Illumineers? My Lorcana fam out there. AZ Aquaman here with another video for you guys. So first off, I would like to give a shout out to my brother from another mother, Loregainz, because this deck profile is inspired by him. So as you guys know, Loregainz took top 16 in Seattle. When I do play Mufasa, it's usually Red Fasa, and it's usually Ruby Amber. I've never, ever dabbed into a steel version of Mufasa ever. And I looked at his list, and I saw how he did. I was very inspired by it. So I ran with his list, played a few games, and then I modified it just a few cards to play my play style and how I liked it to be played. But other than that, this right here, kudos and congrats again on the top 16 finish with the steel Mufasa, bro. Seriously, it's fucking badass. Inspired me to make this deck. So this is the first Mufasa steel version I've ever played. Like I said, I always usually play red Mufasa. So this is my deck profile. Hope you guys like it. If you guys want to see more videos, please like and subscribe. If not, it's all good. And for those supporters that I do have, I appreciate you guys. All right, on to the deck profile. Loregainz, my brother. This one's for you, bro. All right, so first off, we got to go with the daisies. 4 daisies for our aggressive route. We're gonna stick with what he did and run with the Cinderellas. I actually like the Cinderellas. I tried the Robin Hood line after I played with the Cindy's. I went back to the Cindy's. I like the Cindy line better. We gotta have 4 Shmees here just to play on the aggressive route, and then being a 2-drop at 3/3, that's an awesome body on board. And on top of that, you can hit him with Rapunzel so you can draw some cards. Next one up, 4 Piglets. So Piglets, honestly, a lot of the times I've been inking him. Unless I'm playing like a control deck like Ruby Sapphire, where they're a lot slower, or slower decks, I guess. Because to me, it's almost like a waste of turn when you play him with other decks, because he usually just gets sniped. So yeah, unless I'm playing a really slow control deck, I'm usually inking Piglet or playing him later if needed. But other than that, I usually ink him. I mean, he's still really good, but there's tons of removals for he's too squishy. There's tons of removals for him. All right, the card tech that I chose to go with is I'm actually a big fan of Doc. So this is one of the changes I did. I'm running 2 Docs. I tried the 4. It got a little too much because we do have Rapunzel's and Let the Storm Rage on as draws anyways. So it almost got to be like, holy crap, like there's too many cards now. And you know, he's almost like a dead card when you have cards in your hand. So 2 was perfect for me. And you remember, guys, you may discard. So you don't have to discard your hand when you play him. So he's just like another nice 2-drop, so we can stack our Strength of Raging Fire. So I run 2 Docs. We're keeping with the 4 Lawrence because Lawrence is a badass. Like, he does help with location, him being a 4 attacker. And on top of that, he's a nice target for Rapunzel. We're sticking with the 4 Pete's because Pete's busted. And on top of that, he's a 3/3. We need characters that could still attack as well because locations are around now. Doc is awesome. So I played around with Gaston. He felt like he was too slow. And on top of that, with tons of removal out there nowadays, like Gaston doesn't usually stay on board for me to use its skill most of the time. And Doc, you know, if they pop him out, it's fine. And on top of that, he can quest for 2. He's an aggressive quester, and he's inkable, so usually he does get targeted when I play him. But I mean, same thing happens to Gaston, but at least he's an inkable. All right, on to the next. We are running the 4 Let the Storm Rage On. This being a Mufasa deck, I am running 7 non-character cards, and no, it's Mufasa doesn't whip that much. It's still a good percentage, being at 7. So we're keeping with the Let the Storm Rage On to, you know, kill little pesky characters that we need to get rid of, like aggro decks, Diablos, all that stuff. And on top of that, it's a nice draw card. And you can also combo this with some of your guys with like big butts or gals, guys and gals, that you can storm your character, draw a card, and then drop Rapunzel. So Rapunzel would be a perfect one. Rapunzel got big butt. So you can hit a Rapunzel for 2, draw a card, and then drop another Rapunzel to draw 2 more cards. So yeah, so Storm's good. Other thing I did was, the only thing I added on this is I like 3. I tried 4. 4 got a little too much. 3 is perfect in my opinion. So we're playing 3 Strength of Raging Fire. Very good removal, since we do have a lot of little guys and smaller characters to stack up the Strength of Raging Fire. And on top of that, it's inkable. So running 3 for me is awesome. So 3 worked very fine. And then, of course, some of the MVPs here. We are running the 4 Rapunzels just for an aggressive quester with the big body. Not big body, big booty. Yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, okay. She's got nice defense. There you go. She's got a nice defense on her, and she can quest for 2. So we run 4 Rapunzel, and she's our actually, she is our main draw engine. And that Doc, that's a knight. He does help Turbo in drawing more. So other changes here. I'm only running 2 Tinkerbells instead of 3. I think she's an awesome shift target, obviously, but yeah, you can pick the take the top 4 cards and then put a character in your hand. But I think the Doc does work, because when we do play aggressive, we tend to not have cards in our hand, and Doc does help Turbo into just laying down you know, characters while refilling your hand. So Tinkerbell for me was good at 2. All right, here's another difference. I believe he was running 4. I don't know, with some of the changes, I couldn't make room for 4. I didn't want to go over 60. So 3 right now is working fine for me. So we're gonna stick with 3 Chenpos, and then of course Big Daddy himself, Mufasa. I don't need to explain anything about this bad boy right here. We run 4 Mufasas. Right here we are running 2 Beasts. I tried without Beast. I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't feel right without him. I tried 4. I think it was too much. 2 was a perfect number for me, because he does help us draw, but we have Doc, Rapunzel, Let the Storm Rage On, and then he's our other source of draw if he survives. Yeah, so 2 Beasts, and then our MVP defensive card right here, Tinkerbell. When we drop Tinkerbell, I mean, she's just very good defensively, because it makes your opponent think about turning their characters, because you can punish them for it. So 4 Tinkerbells. And also the 4 power, along with some of your characters, does help, you know, mitigate a bunch of locations popping up. It does help a little bit. And then one of my tech cards here, we're rolling with 1 Perdita. We're teching 1 Perdita in, because we have so many good little characters that even running 1, she popped off Mufasa, and it's just nice having her pop off Mufasa and then grabbing another character. It's pretty nice. So run Perdita, and then we run the 3 Big Cindy's. For shift target, she's just good all around, and she's our, I guess, boss monster or boss character. And it's nice when she does pop out of Mufasa too. So Other than that, usually I anchor if I can't shift, because most of the time I'm around 5 to 6 inks. I'll have 7 or more sometimes, but it's like almost not needed in my opinion. So I stick around with the 5 to 6. And then on top of that, Doc does help ramp you 1. But other than that, yeah, I think she's really good. And she goes good comboing with some of your songs if you do have it. Well, that is the deck profile for the Steel Mufasa, inspired by Loregainz here. Bro, I'm very impressed with the deck. The deck's badass. I like it a lot. You just made me a fan of Steel Mufasa, aka Mufasa Steel. So I think I'm gonna have to. As for now, I might have to just put the red Mufasa in the back burner for now, because I usually cycle out with 4 decks only. My 2 main decks I usually just play are Ruby Sapphire and Sapphire Steel. And then when I want to change things up, I'll run my Jafar deck and my red Mufasa. But now, God, this deck is fun and it's good. And it's got a bunch of cool, badass characters in there. I mean, can't ask for any more than that. Anyways, congrats again on Seattle, bro, and good fucking job on this deck. This deck is badass. I'll give you lots of props for it, man. Big fan of the deck now. All right, I think that's it. And keep an eye out on my next vid. We're gonna do some gameplays with the Steel Mufasa against another deck. So I think that's it. All right, you guys have a good one. Oh, and also before I go, I know this isn't the updated set 6 list, but so as excited as I was with set 6, I was nowhere near hyped up as I was when Shimmering Skies were introduced or announced. Because Shimmering Skies, I bought a case, and then I would have received it right now, but with Azurite Sea, is that Azurite Sea? Yeah. I was excited with the set because there are some cool new cards coming out, but I wasn't like crazy hyped up about it. I think part of the reason is, as much as I do like the Enchanted and how different it is, just it didn't resonate with me like it did with Shimmering Skies. The Enchanted definitely looks better than the Ursula set for sure still though, but yeah, I wasn't like super stoked where I needed to buy a case. So for this set, I did buy 2 boxes, which I got at a good deal. So I have to wait till next week for that since I ordered it online. I'm not in a rush to get anything on this set. And there's not like there's any big tournaments going on in the next couple months. Maybe besides set champs. Other than that, I'm just gonna basically just buy out the singles of what I need and what I think the good cards would be, and then just try to get the foil ones again, because I do like foiling out my deck. Other than that, yeah, I'll be doing box opening here in a couple weeks. For you guys that did get your Azurite Sea set 6, it's awesome for you guys. I think what I'm going to do is probably just actually grab a Trove today. I do have some store credit left, so I'll probably just do a Trove. We got to do some type of pack opening on release date, you know. Can't just not open packs. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, big shout out and congrats again to Loregainz for top 16. And not only that, dude, like with this deck too, fucking much respect, brother. All right, till next time.